What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the EWT. This is going to be the week 8 battle against, well, and team builder, I guess, against Saiyan Samurai, right? Is that correct? Or Saiyan Salamander. I don't know why I said Samurai. I'm on crack, but you drafted Mono Gen 5, and it's a very unique team because I think it basically has like the most non-actual Pokemon on a draft, like between Caracosta and Fracture. I think having 2 Pokemon that like aren't that good is kind of like the max you would want to be in a 10-mon or an 11-mon draft. I'm sorry. But this week we pretty much need to win out. We need to beat Homie here, and then we need to beat Auto next week in order to have a chance of making playoffs. If we lose this one, our playoff chances are pretty much done, which, you know, it is what it is. But overall, I really did enjoy this team. I didn't enjoy Zygarde. I wish I had gotten something else instead of Zygarde, but I did enjoy the rest of the team. I really liked Rillaboom. I really liked Regieleki. I really liked Slowbro, and I really liked Silvally. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop right into the team builder because this team builder is going to be pretty self-explanatory. So we have Slurpuff. We have Belly Drum Slurpuff. The first time we're bringing it all season. If you look at the team, they're just extremely weak to Belly Drum Slurpuff between Belly Drum, Drain Punch, and Facade. Yeah, it kills everything. Like, there isn't a single thing on their entire team that really wants to deal with this. And after we get the Unburden boost, I believe we do 2 shots or Oko everything. Let me just double check that because I don't want to sound like an idiot. And I want to make sure we outspeed everything too, because I didn't check to make sure we outsped Choice Scarf Darm. I assumed that I did. Yeah, we do. Yep, by 1 point. Okay, so that's what I speed crapped. Choice Scarf Darm by 1 point, and that's what I thought I did, but just wanted to make sure. And then even HP, so that way Citrus Berry will activate right after a Drain Punch, no matter what, even if rocks are not up, because they don't have the best stealth rockers. They have Lando, they have Bisharp, and they have Caracosta. None of them really want to run stealth rock, so very, very excited. Hopefully this can win. We have it supported by Choice Banded Rillaboom. Their grass resists are like, they have a good bit of them, but they're super frail. Like, it's Darmanitan, which takes like 40% from Grassy Glide, Whimsicott, which doesn't want to take Grassy Glide, because that's also going to be pressure to take on my Zygarde, and then the Bug, but that thing really doesn't want to switch in on U-turns or anything like that. So really like Rillaboom this week. I think it's a phenomenal Pokemon. I'm really excited to use it. Didn't need much speed in it. I think I have enough speed for like max speed Conk or something. So I'm running Special Zygarde this week with Core Enforcer, Sludge Wave, Earth Power, and Grass Knot. I have max Special Attack Modest, and then enough HP and Defense Investment to not be 3-hit KO'd by Flare Blitz from Darmanitan after Grassy Terrain Recovery. So that's kind of where I wanted to go with that. I have a feeling that his immediate switch in to this is either going to be Lando or it's going to be Whimsicott. Either way, I click Core Enforcer on something. This is probably going to be my designated lead, by the way. I click Core Enforcer and I do a lot of damage to something. If it's Whimsicott that comes in, I tank a Moonblast, I go for a Sludge Wave, and I kill that thing, which frees up my Rillaboom a lot. If it's Lando, it takes about 50, it takes a little bit more than 50%. And then I can predict the switch out, go for Sludge Wave, and then just go from there. So I think that this Pokemon has a lot of merit. Grass Knot is specifically there for the Jellicent. Yeah, so then we have Cobalion. Another just like special offensive fast Pokemon that I think can do a lot of work. Flash Cannon is pretty much unresisted on their entire team. The only thing that wants to take it is going to be the Jellicent, which I can Toxic, and once I get that thing Toxic, I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, this Pokemon, phenomenal. Really excited for it. Drapion, we're going to be running the just standard Scope Lens Drapion, but I have 4 attacks. Knock off is there because I need to get rid of items. But everything else is just phenomenal. And then physically defensive Slowbro. This is going to be another switch into Lando, Darm, and the Garbodor. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name of that Pokemon. And Bisharp, of course. But that is going to be the team, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause it until we get into the battle, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. We're back. We're connected. Let's get it going. I'm excited, man. I want to win this, though I have a shot at playoffs. Like, it's not a guaranteed thing, but you know, if I win here and then I beat Auto, I have a shot at playoffs. And that's like, that's always the goal, is to just get to playoffs. But oh man, I'm really nervous because I don't want to lose, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like this team just wasn't like ideal for me. I feel like it wasn't bulky enough for me, but you know, it is what it is. I'm hoping Slurpuff can win because I haven't brought Belly Drum Slurpuff at all this season, so I'm hoping he doesn't really expect it. I'm hoping that whenever he sees it, he's expecting like this super fat Slurpuff that I've been bringing pretty much every single week. Really what I'm hoping, but we will see. We will see. Depending on what we see depends on what we will lead with. There's a chance that we just lead off with Zygarde and we click Core Enforcer into Sludge Wave. I don't know, it's taking so long. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I don't want to. There we go. Cool. Starting to get a little worried. Okay, so he brought everything I was expecting, pretty much. He brought his top 6. I'm just gonna lead off with Zygarde immediately. Gonna lead off with Zygarde immediately, and I'm going to click Core Enforcer. If they lead off with Darm, I'm gonna click Sludge Wave. Yep. If they lead off with Darm, I'm clicking Sludge Wave. If they lead off with Lando, I'm clicking Core Enforcer. If they lead off with pretty much anything else, I'm going to click Core Enforcer into Sludge Wave. Let's see. Zygarde versus... Yeah, Lando's taking 51 to 60 from Core Enforcer. Darmanitan is still taking 38 to 45 from Sludge Wave. Hopefully we can get this special Zygarde set to work out. I have a lot of faith in it, honestly. Darmanitan lead, cool. I'm clicking Sludge Wave immediately. Because Sludge Wave into Core Enforcer can KO this thing. And Flare Blitz is never a 3-hit KO on me unless they're like Life Orbed or Banded. But even then, I don't think they're going to want anything else to take Sludge Wave into Core Enforcer. With your All Might, go directly into Whimsicott, please. Cool. And Whimsicott's down. Cool. Nice turn 1. Great turn 1. Great turn 1. Now Lando. Lando's never 2-shots me with Earthquake. Ooh. Let me see. Jellicent. I want to get at my rocks. I really want to get at my stealth rocks, and I'm expecting a burn here. I'm expecting a scald. I'm expecting an ice beam kind of as well. All of them I'm okay with happening to my Cobalion. As long as you don't freeze me. And I just spoke it into existence, so freeze. Yep. Oh, I love this game. Oh man, that's great. What in the hell? I can't even complain about it. I spoke it into existence, right? Conk. Okay. Thawed. You know what, Cobalion? I take back everything I've said about you in past years. Versus, what's this Pokemon called? Elder. Are you Guts? You are. So I'm going to click Volt Switch here, I think. Because it'll do about a quarter. Yep, did about a quarter, so they have very little investment in their HP. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Slowbro because I'm Colbur. Yeah, cool. Earthquake. Why Earthquake? I guess for Drapion, maybe? So versus my Slowbro. Part of me just wants to click Future Sight. Yeah, I think I'm going to click Future Sight here. Because they didn't bring Bisharp, so Future Sight is relatively free. I could have clicked Scald there, but you know, it's whatever. They go back into Moustache, which is okay. Take some Rockies. Go for the Future Sight. And they're very weak to my Rillaboom. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull a hard switch into my Cobalion, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to make a little bit of a hard play, and I'm going to go Drapion, because there's no way they should click Will-O-Wisp, they shouldn't click Scald, they should either click Shadow Ball or Strength Sap. Yep. Kind of what I expected. And they are lefties, so they're not Colbur. And if we get a crit Night Slash, we do 97 to 117. So I'm going to go right for the Night Slash. Like, you can go into Lando here, I guess. Yep. Night Slash, if I get the crit, is doing 69 to 82. Depending on investment, of course. I get the crit. Nice. And it does seem to be offensive, but it doesn't matter because it's dead to Future Sight, which is perfect. Don't even know what item it was. Don't really care. Wow. Drapion is going to go in. So this thing comes back in. I'm going to go hard into my Zygarde. That Future Sight was, I don't know, I kind of wanted to click Scald, but I think Future Sight was the right play since I did live a knockoff and I could kind of sort of pressure it later on. But overall, you know, it is what it is. He goes for U-turn, smart play. Couldn't really do much about it. But if they go back into the Jellicent, I have a pretty relatively safe play back into my Cobalion. I'm just going to go right back in. Because, like, you can click Ice Beam. I don't really care. I'm going to click Volt Switch probably the following turn. If you stay in, I'm probably going to go directly back into this. So that way I can click Grass Knot versus it, because it'll do 43 to 51 with my Cobalion's Volt Switch. Never mind, it won't be in range. This thing has revealed Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, I assume Strength Sap, and Scald. Shadow Ball, okay. Little annoying, but it is what it is. I think I'm just going to go for a Volt Switch. I don't want to see how much my Grassy Glide does to Darm. It's 55 to 65, so next turn of rocks, it comes in, it dies. Yeah, I'm just going to click Volt Switch, I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. Gain a little bit of momentum off of this. Gemini. Is this Reuniclus? It is Reuniclus. Gonna drop in Drapion again. I was just calculating to see how much Night Slash does, and it does 88 to 105. The Fizz Def. That's cool. And of course, like I said, that is if I get the crit. If I don't get the crit, like, Focus Blast is gonna hurt. I live it. Not super comfortably. It does like 50%. But they don't have a switch into Night Slash. Like, Night Slash into Cross Poison kills everything. Including Conkeldurr. I would need to crit the Cross Poison. But you know what? That is why we bring the Crit Machine Drapion. You know? That is why we bring the Crit Machine Drapion. They go into Conkeldurr again, I believe, right? No, they go into this. What? Homie, are you sure? Didn't even kill. That's annoying. I think they're going to go for Flare Blitz here, so I'm just going to go hard into my Zygarde. Go for Earthquake. Okay. Because I am up on time by so much, I'm going to take this second. So Shadow Ball to my Slowbro from Jellicent is doing about 50%, which is a little bit less than ideal. I'm just going to go for Core Enforcer. Like, he might save this as a sack, but I doubt it. Yeah, okay. So with this thing being at the range that it's at, what a cool animation. What a cool animation. So they've got Conkeldurr, Reuniclus, and Jellicent left. I think if I see Jellicent, I'm going to go... I lose nothing by going into my Cobalion. I genuinely lose nothing by it. And I think this is where I'm going to throw out a Toxic. Ooh. Pulling doubles out here? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm going to go for another Volt Switch, and I'm going to go into my Slowbro, I think. Because if they go for Fighting Move and a Knockoff, I live it. I get to fire up another Future Sight. I could teleport out if I wanted to. I think teleporting out might be the smarter play. Yeah. I'm going to Bro. One for EQ. Man, why are you going for EQ? I'm very, 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 very confused why he's going for EQ and why he even brought EQ whenever I have grassy terrain. I'm going to set up another Future Sight. I don't really lose much from it. Ooh, Thunder Punch. We still lived it. Slowbro was stupid. Slowbro is a stupid, stupid Pokemon. I do want to save this, though, because it is still really good. I don't really need Zygarde as much, so I'm going to sack that off. And if they pull a hard switch into something, I mean, I guess they could go Reuniclus. I guess. But if they do that, they're kind of just throwing away the game to my Rillaboom. Time for EQ. I really thought we were going to live that, if I'm being honest with you. Genuinely thought we would live that. So now my Drapion. To Conkeldurr. Frost Poison is doing 28 to 33. That's without a crit. 5, 10, 15, 20. Max HP is doing 24. If they go into quite literally anything, ooh, they go for Mach Punch. That's a good play. They get the crit. Luckily, the Hacks isn't coming out to matter too much, but still annoying. Okay. We're still in a really good position. We're still in a really good position, even with Drapion weakened, because we have our thing. Gemini, I'm clicking Night Slash versus you, brother. I also, you're the thing. You're Regenerator, not Magic Guard. Ideally, you kill me. Ideally, you kill me. That did 0. Recover. It takes 1 crit. Gonna go for Night Slash. Crit to fully Fizz Def is doing 88 to 105. 84 to 100. I'm sorry, I misspoke, but there we go. That's all it took. 1 crit is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Now +2 defense. Knockoff is doing 25 to 31. I'm gonna click knockoff here. Because it is slightly stronger than Night Slash. Bam. Didn't even need the crit for that one. Perfect. And then versus Jellicent. Crit Night Slash is doing 97 to 117. I need 1 crit. Crit Drapion is so good. I think this has probably been my favorite set that I've ran on it all season. And I've ran it a couple of times, but I've never gotten a chance to actually have it do work until now, and that's not a crit. It's mildly unfortunate. Does this kill me? Oh man, if I live that, how much did Dice Beam do? I think that was a roll. Maybe. But now I just get to go into my Rillaboom, click Grassy Glide, and call it a day. It's a little unfortunate he couldn't get that crit and save me a differential point, but you know, it is what it is. We just go for Grassy Glide. And Big Boomer coming in clutch. And there we go. So we moved to 4-4. We need to win this last game versus Auto to have playoffs pretty much. 4-4. What is our differential? 4-4 plus 4. That's pretty good. 4-4 plus 4 currently puts us at 7th place. So we need to win one more, pretty much. We need to win one more pretty much to have a really good shot at playoffs. But that was a fun game. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like down below for me. Also, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell button so you never miss any of my videos whenever I do decide to bulk upload everything. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.